Sunnylands was the winter home of Walter and Leonore Annenberg. They were ambassadors and philanthropists and publishers of TV Guide magazine and 17 magazine, and they left this historic estate in a trust for the purpose of being available for the President of the United States, Secretary of State, members of Congress, and leaders in science, education, and medicine to use as a place to gather, to facilitate international agreement, and promote world peace. So having a high school internship program was something that was new for us. But we decided to go ahead and try it and see how it worked out. And it turned out that we in the communications department had some things that we needed, some creative ideas that we needed to generate that fortunately, having some younger minds come in and teach us old folks a few things about social media turned out to be a fantastic thing for us.
So I've been here since October, and during that time, I've just been helping more on the creative process here in Sunnylands, especially with the communications department, because Sunnylands now is trying to reach to a more wider audience, especially a more younger one. And so they've asked Ashley and I to come in and more give our point of view as a younger generation to try to grab more from the younger audience.
Children, and even though these are high school students, young minds will always surprise you. Will always, they'll always surprise you and catch you off guard in regards to how quickly they can grasp things. So yes, the biggest apprehension is the training time that it will take to train a student to do this task, especially if it's a task that you will be accountable for. We are a magazine, so we're working against hard deadlines, and sometimes we do ask the students to turn a video around. But if you emphasize the importance of meeting those deadlines, but also always give them support, and when you are training them the first time, to be present with them and walk them through and always encourage them for questions, you will be surprised by how quickly they can grasp something.
It's been a work in progress. I think we kind of really didn't know how we were going to use them until we actually had them in here in the office. But once we did, we realized what their skill set was and how valuable they could be so quickly for us. And so they have actually integrated into our system seamlessly.
I do. I find this environment to be a perfect learning place, and it always like lifts my energy to be here, you know? It's not something that, it's not like a work that I dread going to, it's work that I'm happy to be here, you know? Mm-hmm.
Being here in Palm Springs Life has changed my aspect of what I want to do in the future. I just maybe wanted to just do maybe just photography, but now that I'm able to do photography, video, and graphics, I want it to be something that can be well-rounded in.
The game is unique in that it's the only game that I've been able to find in my research where everything that happens to the contestants is caused by the contestant. Biggest difference is explaining what the functions are. People obviously who are already doing it in the field know what their job will be when they take it on. So this is starting from ground zero and building the knowledge base that they have to work on, the functions that they've chosen to do, whether it's writing or computer design or graphics, and it's building into a total understanding of the business.
What we learned today is basically how to format our questions for this game show that we're participating in. Well, first of all, he told us not to procrastinate because that's, we actually get to write these questions on our own time. He told us, we shouldn't format these questions to give away the answer. These questions are basically like everything on pop culture and knowledge and stuff like that. So, these questions shouldn't be too easy where the contestants, are going to get them right away, but they also should be very intriguing and fun, and they should have to think about them.